Hello everybody, this is Unity Paladin coming at you with another video. This is 7 Days to Die Part 7. Now, I did go ahead and go do some resource gathering on my own, off camera, so that I would not have to bog down my video with that and stop the video boring you guys to death with just resource gathering. But what is entailed for this episode is, as you can see, it is as of right now, 1906, which means that the Horde Night will be starting rather soon because it is day 7. Now, what I need to do is I need to make sure I have everything I need for the night, which I need to make some more arrows because I only have 180 of those, and trust me, it's going to get rough. So I'll do that. 180, I'll make 20 and then 50, so they don't overmake. Because the max stack is 250. Crafting up some arrows. Alright. Now, what I really need to work towards doing after the Horde Night is I need to get a forge built, which I don't have enough animal pelts for that. Which, that kind of sucks. I don't think I do anyway. Forge, I need to look up the bellows. Bellows. That only may be made with 20 leather. I need 20 animal hides. Do I even have iron pipes? Yeah, I have enough of those. I need to get clay, and no, I have 500 clay. I should be good with clay. Because I needed to get that for the flagstone for the foundation of this house, as you all saw. That's an axe. What am I doing? Alright. Yeah, I need 50 clay to make the forge, but I need to get 20 animal pelts before that. Ah, door knocked me out of the way. And as you can see, I also took and I upgraded my bow to full durability as well, so it's the best bow in the game that I can get. The way you do that is you go to, and right there, my game's done installing. That's a game I'll be putting in a video later. I'll be doing videos on that. I've never played it, so any reactions I have, I'll be the first time I'm seeing it. So shoot you in the head. Wait for you to get real close. Oh, okay, you did not die. I must just nick your ear. What you got on you? Food and water. Nice. These guys, I hate trying to shoot these guys in the head with a bow. Because they're so freaking twitchy. Even getting a headshot on them with a gun is hard unless it's a sniper rifle. Ow! Freaky bitch! Ah! Big guy. You tower above me. Why are there so many freakishly tall people in this game that turned into zombies? That's what I want to know. I am not looking forward to facing down a feral when I find one, though. Those aren't fun. They always run, even if you have the zombies set so they never run. The ferals will always be running. And as you can see, the sky is turning red because there's a blood moon rising over there. So, oh great, there's thunder too. That must be new, from the new update. There was never thunder on a Horde Night before, unless it was raining, which has happened. Oh god. I'm not ready for this. Well, I might be, because I'm pretty sure the first Horde Night's really, really, really easy by nature. Just because it's just trying to introduce you to what happens every 7 days. There's a battery there, I'll take that shit. Need that to make my mini bike eventually. And something else, you'll notice I don't have some features like other people do on this game. That's because those people are playing on computer, and computer is getting all of the features, whereas Xbox and PlayStation, I use an Xbox, are only getting some of those features. Oh, that does not look welcoming. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks like the sky's textures are glitching a bit. There's like rings over there and there. And I hear the zombies. Sounds like they're behind me. Yep, there's the first signs of the Horde Night. Oh, I missed. I missed by a long shot. I am so terrible. Oh my god. If you guys have seen my videos, you'll realize really quick that I can't hit crap with a bow. Which is why I need to take them down as quickly as possible with as few arrows as possible. I will eventually be switching to steel arrows, though, because they do more damage. And eventually I'll be getting the crossbow, because that does more damage than the bow. Still running off your archery skill. Oh, I was doing so good and then I missed again. Oh, hi! You got the freak back up, you... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Stay back. You are the definition of nope right now. Did you walk over a tree? Ow! Back from me, you freak. Hi! You're here now. And if you're wondering, I have the zombies set to never run. If I had them set to run, I would have died twice by now. Because they are faster, they're just as fast as you. And you can't ever gain any ground on them to turn around and fire an arrow. And they attack more quickly as well. Oh, a creepy crawly, yay! There is something else that's the definition of nope later on in the game. They're called spider zombies. They're basically regular zombies, except they crawl on all fours, and they can climb up walls. And they make this really weird clicking and squeak and screeching noise whenever they are around. It's real freaking unnerving. Then eventually you get fatties, which basically boomers. They puke at you and they explode if they get too damaged. Basically, your best bet on the Horde Night is to just use a bow and try and stay away from the Horde, because that's the easiest way to take down Horde Night. Unless you're just gonna run and not fight the Horde like I've done in the past, because I just didn't have the supplies to do it, or I didn't feel like standing here in one spot, moving back and forth, lining up headshots. You see that guy right over there that's glowing in the distance? He's a burn victim. Me and Sir Galloway just call them burners because they catch fire, and sometimes they catch you on fire when they hit you. It's just, there's something behind me, isn't there? No, for once there is not. But yeah, burners, they can catch you on fire when they hit you. It's exactly the reason we call them burners. Oh, and I wanted to give you guys a heads up. Hopefully soon, me and Sir Galloway will be doing collaboration on 7 Days to Die, we'll be running a custom game mode that we came up with. We'll go over the rules, the classes, and everything before we record the video, so that you guys know what's going on and you can see that we're not breaking any of our own rules. It's actually really cool because I designed classes and everything. We're going to be playing in creative mode because the rules don't quite work outside of creative mode, because I can't program anything into the game because I'm not a game designer. I'm not a coder. I'm just a player who likes to come up with weird ideas. I'm out of medkits. That is not good. I should have made sure I had medkits for tonight. And I'm a horrible shot yet again. That one hit. Jeez. I thought it was calming down and now they're all over the place again. These guys are the crawlers are another thing that's hard to hit the head on. You gotta time your shot just perfectly. Too early. Dang it. There we go. Of course I would miss. It is really only 1:30 in the morning on this game. This is starting to get dangerous with as many zombies as there are. Hey, but you get probably just about as much loot from Horde Night as you do going into a town and looting and having to deal with the dogs. In the earlier versions of the game, the dogs weren't too terrifying because they were slow and they were glitchy, and you could really easily just sprint. Because on this game, you defy the laws of physics. You can sprint backwards just as easily as you can sprint forwards. You defy all nature of human anatomy that way. But you could do that and just line up a shot on the dog's head, and they'd go down real easy. But now they're now faster than the player, and they do about double the damage of a normal zombie. So it's not exactly a fun time when you hear that growling and barking. It actually inspires terror because you know that you're either gonna die or you're gonna win a fight. You're gonna get hit either way. Yeah, but the dogs are just absolutely terrifying on this game now because they're faster than you, they do more damage than you. The only way you're going to outrun them is on a mini bike. And that's why I try so hard to get the mini bike now, whereas before in the game I really didn't try because there wasn't really too much of a reason, but now there really is. And it's the dogs. I'm getting all this oil, which is good because I can use that to make repair kits. But then I need to know the recipe for whatever I'm repairing as well, so. Oh, I don't want the sham sandwich. It's old, green, and fuzzy. Glass. You can use that. You can put that in the forge and smelt it down to make bottles for water. Alright, there's another one. Headshot. Down. Yep. And moldy bread, you'll see he just had some. I don't pick it up because I don't make antibiotics. It's used to make antibiotics, and I don't make those. I usually just get those out of the airdrops, because if you collect airdrops, eventually you're gonna have a surplus of first aid kits, antibiotics, painkillers. You're gonna have all kinds of medical supplies. You don't even know what to do with them all. Because I've played this game up till day 72 before I had to delete my game because that file went corrupt. But I had all this stuff. I had so much ammunition. I had so much medical supplies. Like, I filled a chest with medical supplies, and I couldn't pick any more up because I just didn't have the space for it, and there was no point. Because I got good at staying away from the zombies and not getting hit in the first place. Because I mean, at that point I had guns. So one hunting rifle round to the head is a pretty good indicator that you're gonna kill a zombie. Or get closer and just blow them away with a shotgun is another surefire way. But I had all kinds of ammo and medical supplies. I had so many resources. I had like 10 full stacks of wood at any given time, and that's 6,000 wood a stack. And that's really useful. Ooh! Nitrate! This is a really rare resource used in the production of gunpowder on this game. And you need gunpowder to make bullets. So I'm gonna mine this up real quick. Make sure I have it. And then I'm gonna go store the supplies I want, grab what I don't want, and head to the trader. I don't know if you guys saw the description of my video where I found the trader. I think that was the last video I did on 7 Days to Die. But his name is Wrecked, if you didn't see. And if you didn't see his hat says "Get Wrecked" on it. So he's basically telling you to get him. If you could have heard the jokes I was making at that point, you guys would have been busting up laughing. I mean, the jokes kind of lose their appeal now because it's after the fact. But I'm still gonna make them. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of this garbage on my floor. And I still haven't decided what I'm gonna use the expansion room for. Probably gonna use it as a crafting room. Put the forge in there. The workbench. Use that for my crafting room. And I'm gonna read this because why not? Nitrate powder. Paper. There's a zombie outside. I can hear that. That's annoying. Of course a zombie would appear just after Horde Night. Why not? And it sounds like a putrid girl. Oh no, that's a survivor. Look at how freakishly tall the infected survivors are. He is as tall as my 6'2" doorway. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, you're gonna get out of my house, buddy. Don't want you in there. And you're gonna take a few arrows to the face and shoulder region. You had 2 wood. Right. Oh, and in the earlier builds of the game, anyone who's played, drop a comment down below. Did you always find ammo and a lot of ammo and good supplies on the decaying mothers? Because I noticed that I found a lot of just like really good supplies and ammunition on the decaying mothers for some reason. It was really weird at the time. I'm gonna sell the grain alcohol because that's used for first aid kits. I don't really make them. What else should I sell? Let's see. I should not sell bullet casings because those are useful later on. No, sell bullet tips because those are also useful. Nor coal or nitrate, gunpowder. And then let's see here. I'm gonna take these 2 pistols so I can combine their parts at the workbench, make them better pistols. Make a better pistol. There's a pistol grip that I'm gonna take. Yeah, you guys will actually get to see that process firsthand. Oh wait, can I? Never mind, I can't disassemble pistols right now because I don't know the recipe, so that's useless. I'm gonna do anything to SMGs. I know the SMG recipe. That's good. I can make that barrel a bit better. Because I have an SMG barrel laying around. What else should I sell? I'm gonna take 2 of these pots and sell them. because I only need one, unless I have multiple bases and I want to get them all set up for everything, which that won't come till much later. I only had 2 bases on day 72 on my other game. And actually, this is actually one of the bases I used, which is kind of why I decided to set up my base here whenever I found it. Because there is actually a very, very good place to set up out there. You have to swim to get to it, and on top of that, you're in luck because you can just sit out the whole entire horde night and sit in that building and not have to worry about anything. Every once in a while you got to repair the stilts that it's on though, because the zombies do go underwater and start smashing at that. They die after a while because, you know, underwater. But yeah. Alright, so we're on our way to the general store. I believe it's in the burnt biome. There's a general store in every biome. There's the forest biome, desert biome, winter biome. There's a trader in every biome except the radioactive biome, which surrounds the entire... However big this place is, it's around the radioactive biome surrounds the entire map. You can't survive very long out there unless you got a radiation suit, and then it just extends your time by a little bit. As soon as you cross that threshold, you're taking constant damage. And it's pretty bad. Me and Sir Galloway have played this game before we were even YouTubers, and we got killed so many times by accidentally crossing that threshold. It's not even funny. But in order to get, it takes a long time to get the full hazmat suit. You gotta have at least, I think, and it's ultra rare until you have, I think, 25 scavenging. Then you can start to get parts, then you can start to get the pieces a bit better. But basically, that is the way it is, because the way scavenging works is the higher you're scavenging, the better the stuff that you can find. Like, even off the zombies, like, see, that was old sandwiches and a can of tuna. I probably would have found a can of pork rations and, I don't know, some water on that zombie if I had better scavenging. But yeah, there is a lot of coal here. I have mined like six coal deposits from this area alone. Whenever I was doing that resource gathering off camera, it's ridiculous. There's a lot of coal here, and for some reason, when you break down these houses, you'll get wood. You get a little bit of wood and a little bit of coal, which I don't understand coal, because it's just burnt wood. It would be charcoal if that was the case. And you gotta watch, because if you get hit by these doors, it pushes you up there and glitches you. You literally have to die to reset. It's annoying. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, and if you see these tires on the road... Oh, well, I can't hit that one because this area is a no damage zone. But
Bucker.
if you see those tires on the road, hit them with your axe or whatever tool you have out. Because you can actually get a tire from those that you can use for your mini bike, or sell them. They sell for a lot of money. He's gonna buy this for 2 pop. So doesn't want to buy nails. I'm gonna sell this. As you can see, like the batteries, the engines, basically anything for the mini bike sells for a lot of money, because he'll give me 92 for that. So that's pretty expensive. Then you got the other parts for the mini. Then you got all the other parts for the mini bike, which sell for a decent price, even low quality. Then you also have guns. Guns sell for the most to that man. Any of the traders, actually. But see, what I'm about to do is that there's a workbench here, so I'm going to take this SMG and I'm going to disassemble the barrel. I'm going to access this, drop both barrels in there, and as you can see, that's 95. That's a 95 rating. That's a 3 rating, and this one repairs the 95, and then also it increased it by 1 to 96. So that's the best way to increase the quality of your gear, and that's actually what I did with my bows off camera to get a good bow, because I actually made all the bows legitimately, so I did not cheat. I didn't glitch. I didn't do any of that. I used a perfectly legitimate game mechanic, which is a bit overpowered, if you ask me. There should be like a skill for the workbench where you can only increase your gear by so much, and then you can't increase it anymore, but maybe in a later update. There's a crawler right there. Son of a bitch. I hit you in the ass. Haha! I got you in the head. They're really easy to kill once you get them in the head. Oh, where's the feathers? Oh, and in my opinion, if you get some meat off of an animal, I would either gather up 2 eggs per meat and make bacon and eggs, or gather up the necessary ingredients to make beef stew or meat stew, because when you do that, it actually cooked meat that you kill the animal for and cook yourself has a wellness addition to it. Like charred meat, I think, is a 0.5. Then you have grilled meat, which is a 1.0. Then you have the bacon and eggs, which is a 1.5. And I think the beef stew is a 2.0, or the meat stew. But basically, there's a little bit of a glitchiness with it, because it doesn't always increase your wellness to that point by that number, but it does increase your wellness. So once you get a hunting rifle, it'll be really easy to get get meat off of animals, because you'll one or two shot a pig, and then you'll I think 2 or 3 shot, depending on where you hit it, a deer. But a little glitch with the pigs, they aren't very fast. You're actually faster than them when running. So run right up behind them, hit them with whatever weapon you have, or shoot them with a bow at point blank distance, and it's actually really easy to get meat off of pigs, because they're not very fast. But I'm going to deposit this stuff into my thing. And that will be it for this episode. And I will be back to 7 Days to Die in a couple of days, I think. And until next time, this is Unity Paladin, signing off.